Coach, welcome. Tomorrow we are going to play against the Singida Black Star. What is your preparation?
Good morning, members of the media. It was mainly for recovery the last 2 days, especially for the players who played and the players who have accumulated a lot of minutes in our 8 days, where we had 4 matches, including the Sfaxien match. So today we will have our first training session with the entire group, and then we'll prepare the finer details for our match against Singida. We know we're facing a very good team with good players, well-coached team as well, and we'll be ready for the match when it starts. Yeah, I think they're a team that can score. They're a team that have quality all over the pitch. They're striking force, they're attacking midfielders, wingers. They can all score, but it's not for us to focus on how we can stop them from scoring. If we play our match and we have the ball and we can impose ourselves and play the game in the opponent's half, then we stand a better chance of scoring and at the same time stand a better chance of not conceding. So it's not about focusing on trying not to concede, it's more about focusing trying to score.
Besides Joshua Motale, is there any other player that could not play on tomorrow's match?
No, Joshua Motale is the only one that's injured.
We haven't seen Valentin Noma.
Oh yes, Valentin Noma is not available. He's gone to get married, and we wish him a successful marriage, and we hope to see him back here soon. Yeah, you have to understand that since this Sfaxien game, it's a very short space of time to play 4 matches. So it's you cannot play the same lineup. It's impossible to play the same lineup every match, especially when you're accumulating the type of GPS numbers and statistics what we've been accumulating. So it's very difficult to ask a player to play all of the matches and then still keep the same performance. So it was very important for us to use the entire squad. It was very important for us to try to maintain the consistency in our performances, which thankfully led to us getting the results we wanted. But this match again, yes, we have 3 days instead of 2 days, the first time since the Sfaxien match. But still, the accumulation of matches, the accumulation of fatigue over this time is going to inform which players are ready, which players are fit, and then we'll make a decision based on our tactical plan in relation to getting the 3 points, and that will be our approach. Yeah, I think they're a team I don't think they're a team that's going to sit back. I don't think they're a team with the quality that they have are going to play in a low block. So you can expect goals in this match, for sure. We are going to play our normal game. We are going to try to play the match in the opponent's half. That's for sure. They've got quick players and good players on the counter-attack, so we have to be wary. But like you said, they're a team that score goals. They're a team that are good, especially at home. And it's just for us to apply ourselves in relation to our strategy for the game, in relation to how we're going to approach the game. And like we wary, we give them their respect because they have good players, they have a good setup, they can score at any moment. So we have to be really focused in all areas of the pitch. It's not for us to say let's only focus on the attack. Let's focus on all the areas to be able to try to play a perfect match. To be able to play a perfect match and a good performance, more than likely we'll get the result we want. I think we set ourselves a target for the first round, and this is going to be the last game of the first round. It's not a big issue whether we first, whether we second, whether we third at this stage of the season. The most important thing is at the end of the season where we are. And yes, we set our targets, and of course we want to try to achieve those targets. And this is a very important game, not only in relation to closing off the year, but closing off the first round, 15 matches. Our focus will then switch to CAF for our 3 matches in our group. So at the end of this 5 matches block, where it's a lot of matches in a very short space of time, and we have to do everything in our power we have to give our last, the last of the energies, the last of the focus, the last of everything we have, not only as players, but us as a technical team, to push through this period and this 5-game block. to try to get the result. And we will do everything in our power, but everything is left to Allah's hands, and we'll do everything in our power to get the 3 points. And like I said, where we are at the end of this match on the log is not a big deal because it's very tight. This league will be decided at the last game of the season. So we just have to focus on a good performance, and a good performance will most likely translate to a good result. You know, since we started and we analyzed the profile of our team, it was very important first to get the history, the background of what they've done in the off-season. Some of them had 8 weeks off, some of them had 5 weeks off, some of them had 3 weeks off, and we knew with our pre-season plan that not everyone will start at the right pace. Some of them needed a bit more time. An example is Ladaki. But it's not only focus on certain players and their good performances now, because there were certain players that had very good performances in the beginning, and they're hitting a slight dip at the moment. So for us as a technical team is to focus on all of them, to try to improve all of them. We will have our individual sessions with each and every one of them to try to help and assist their performances when they have a performance, because every performance, as good as it can improve. So we always strive for that perfection, and you know, perfection is not it's not real in football, but to strive for the perfection that's what we do, so we can always improve. And so it goes for us as a technical team, and so it goes for each and every player. So it's not down to certain players that only performing. It's to perform for yourself as a player, to perform at the best of your ability, and then to perform with your teammates, because football is a team sport. Can we put the best team on the pitch with good synergy, with good energy, with good feeling and cohesion amongst each other? And then the best team on the pitch will then ultimately, you guys will then say this player is the best performer, but the one player cannot perform with his teammate without his teammate performing in a similar level. So it's finding that balance of players hiding each other's weaknesses and helping show each other's strengths. And once you get that on the pitch, you get a better team on the pitch, and you get a better team on the pitch, then ultimately you'll point out the good performances individually. I think it was good that he was training with us for a long time. We know he's fit, but he's not match fit. He cannot play 90 minutes yet. And of course the next parameter of 2 days between matches is also one that we have to consider. He's still got a long way to go in terms of seeing the best of him. I think there's still so much more that he can improve and that he can get better. But at this moment is allowing him to play a little bit more free, to express himself, and then step by step getting him to understand exactly our principles, and those are the things that are lacking at the moment, where our team says it's the moment to press, is 1-2 seconds too late, or which areas to exploit when we have the ball, which runs to make, which positions to take, but that will come with time, and he needs time to be able to play more matches to get the best out of him, but so far so good. I'm very happy with his overall contribution so far. But like with him and like every other player, they can improve, and we expect to see the best of him only after 7, 8, 9 games, where we'll have this fluidity, this understanding, this non-verbal communication with his teammates. But so far so good. It's only 2 matches, only probably 120 minutes that he played so far, and he can only get better.
Message for...
Yeah, come and support us here in Singira. I had that message previously, that when things are not going well, that's where we need your support. When we're chasing a goal, when we're defending a goal, that's when we need you behind us. They've been absolutely fantastic so far, and keep staying behind the team. We thank you for your support so far, and with their support we can only achieve great things. Thanks.
Thank you.